I'm recording it just in case I want to make a video out of this. We'll see. But, what can you tell me about, this game before we start?
So, Lobotomy Corporation, as I've said many times in the past, is basically a resource management game / base management game in the style of Fallout Shelter a little bit. Not quite, though. But basically the premise is, much like SCP, you're housing entities. These are called abnormalities. They are going to give you energy. We are harvesting them for energy to power the city, because we're an energy corporation.
I see.
So the thing about LobCorp is it's also a bit of a roguelike, where the entities you take, except for the first one on each playthrough, always the first one, you just get that guy by default. They're all randomized. And they get higher in difficulty the longer your playthrough goes on. Don't be afraid to restart. All your shit will be saved.
Okay.
In fact, you'll probably need to restart this game a couple of times if you want to get, like, all the endings.
Gotcha. I imagine I should start with the tutorial, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's start with management tutorial. No, that's a bunch of words.
Yep. Hello, manager. Welcome to Lobotomy Corporation. Starting today, you are responsible for managing the abnormalities we have and ensuring that we meet the daily energy quota. You can move the camera with the WASD keys on your keyboard. You can also press and hold the secondary mouse button, right mouse button, and drag the mouse. You can zoom the screen in and out with the F and G keys on your keyboard. The scroll wheel on the mouse can also be used. Let's try a simple maneuver. When you hover your mouse over an agent, some information about them will be shown in the top right corner. Please try selecting an agent and pressing the primary mouse button, left mouse button. Well done. The information displayed on the panel on the right is related to the selected agent. Some of this information is vital, such as their statistics and EGO equipment. Please review the section in the manager's manual titled The Agents for more details about what this information means. The bar at the top left of the screen displays the amount of energy you need to collect to end the day. The top right corner lists what missions you are able to attempt today. Our company produces energy when a product called positive enkevalin, PE, a green box, is released by an abnormality. An abnormality generates PE boxes when it is being worked on. Please click on the containment unit holding an abnormality with the primary mouse button, left mouse button. Since you have yet to unlock any information about this abnormality, you have no way of knowing how it will respond to the 4 different work types. In order to learn this information, an agent will need to perform a work with it. For now, please select the first work type available, instinct work. Instinct work satiates an abnormality's physiological needs and desires. When an agent conducts instinct work, their fortitude will increase at the end of the day, raising their health points, HP. Now please click on the agent. You gotta click the work success unknown work.
Yeah, got that part. Okay, got it.
That area. Each work you can request your agents perform with an abnormality will have a different result. The success rate for each work type will also vary depending on the abnormality. If your employee is not mentally ready, abnormalities may appear more frightening or disturbing to them. As such, they may receive fear damage when encountering abnormalities, which will lower their sanity points, SP. Employees of a lower grade will take more fear damage from encounters with abnormalities of higher risk levels. Abnormalities release enkevalin when agents work with them. We collect this into what we call E-boxes. Depending on how the agent performs the work During the work process, the abnormality will either respond positively or negatively. When it reacts positively, it will release positive enkephalin, which produces a green PE box. However, if the abnormality reacts negatively, it will release negative enkephalin instead and damage the agent. Please keep in mind that when an agent's HP or SP drops completely, the work process will be forcefully terminated. An abnormality is known by change depending on the outcome of the work done with it. This outcome can be predicted based on the amount of PE boxes when obtained during the work process. An abnormality typically has 3 states of response: good, neutral, and bad. Depending on the outcome, it may use a special ability or attempt to escape. When the work process is completed, PE boxes are collected. In addition to PE boxes that count towards the daily energy quota, each abnormality also produces a set of PE boxes unique to them. These PE boxes are stored and shown on the abnormality's unique PE box counter. These can be used to unlock more of an abnormality's information or to extract PGO equipment. After work has been completed with an abnormality, you cannot send another agent to work with it for a short period of time. Until you can work with it again, you can send your agents to work with other abnormalities or let them heal up in the main room. Whenever the department regenerator gauge fills completely, employees in the main room will be healed. This will restore both their HP and SP. Let's try ordering an agent to work with a new method. First, click on the agent with the primary mouse button. Now we can use the secondary mouse button to click on the containment unit. Please be aware that you can accidentally deselect the agent during this process. We still don't know much about this abnormality, so please order the agent to perform insight work with it. Insight work is a work to improve living conditions, such as ensuring containment units are in optimal condition. When an agent performs insight work, their prudence will increase at the end of the day, raising their sanity points, SP. You seem to have collected a sufficient number of this abnormality's PE boxes. It's time to learn about observation. Please press the nameplate displayed at the top of the containment unit. At the moment, it displays the subject number instead of the name. After unlocking the abnormality's basic information, the name will be displayed instead. This displays the current information we have on the abnormality. As you can see, we have very little knowledge about it, as most of it is locked away. You will need to spend some of the PE boxes we collected from the abnormality to gain specific information. Please try to unlock basic information about the abnormality now. Details and tips concerning the management of this abnormality are displayed here. If there is something the abnormality dislikes, it can result in a decrease of its cliff-off counter and cause problems with the rest of our energy production. Please be sure you can unlock and read the abnormality encyclopedias thoroughly. Now, try to unlock this information. How the abnormality reacts to different work types is displayed here. The greater the preference for a certain work type, the more successful the work process will be. The number on the left dictates the virtual level an agent needs to perform that level of work. Please unlock all the information now. Continuing on, this area shows the maximum cliff-off counter of the abnormality. It will also inform you on whether or not an abnormality is capable of escaping, as well as its damage resistance is when it does. Knowing what an abnormality is weak to will be crucial in handling any escape situations. Try to unlock this information now. You have now maximized the observation level of this abnormality. When you fully unlock a section of this encyclopedia, the observation level of the abnormality will increase. This will provide additional benefits when working with the abnormalities such as increased work speed or success rate. Once the observation level reaches a certain point, the extraction and production of EGO equipment from this abnormality will become available at the cost of unique PE boxes. EGO weapons are powerful tools that can help with the suppression of abnormalities. Please extract one now. EGO suits offer increased resistance to certain types of damage. Inversely, some forms of damage may cause greater wounds depending on what EGO suit is in use. Please extract one now. Well done, Manager. Here you can view what EGO gift the abnormality may present to an agent. If this information is unlocked, each time an agent finishes the work process with the abnormality, they will have the possibility of receiving the EGO gift displayed here. Please note that the chances of this occurring tend to be rather slim. Lastly, let us take a look at the abnormality's observation records. Please click on the text Abnormality Story. In this section of the encyclopedia, you can read through the observation records of the abnormality. New lines will be added as your observation level increases. Now then, it seems we've reviewed everything. Please exit the window by clicking on Close.
Hello, Ethan Gamer Plays. How's it going?
Hi, hello.
Let's read the description, shall we? An abnormality in the shape of a training dummy used to train up-and-coming managers. Makes sense. Rumor has it this abnormality was chosen to be used for training as it is the most docile and tame of any that we extracted. It's called a training dummy rabbit. I knew it was bun-shaped. Anyways. But it doesn't seem to enjoy carrots. I mean, carrots aren't good for bunnies anyway. It likes people. If it escapes, it is merely following the employee as they leave its containment unit. That's great. I need 1 or 10.
They're very silly. Unfortunately, we don't see these in the actual game. This is just the tutorial enemy.
Damn. I love them.
I know. They're very good. They're very shaped.
Now that you have unlocked the basic information, some of it is displayed at the top of the containment unit. Furthermore, as we have unlocked the list of its favorite works, we now know that the abnormality prefers attachment work. Let's try out ordering an agent to perform attachment work with it. Please click on the abnormality's containment unit. Additional parts of the basic information are displayed on this window as well, which can be useful to a new manager. Why don't you try ordering an agent to perform attachment work? Seeing as you have learned the preferences for attachment work, the success rate the agent will have and the amount of time needed to perform the work are displayed. You can also see the various details of the agent by mousing over them. This will allow you to make mindful decisions when giving out orders. Please select the agent to do the work. There is one last thing I should warn you about. Each time an agent enters a containment unit to work with an abnormality, the cliff-off meltdown gauge will fill by 1 tick. When the gauge fills completely, a cliff-off meltdown will occur throughout the facility. The number on the right part of the gauge indicates the number of containment units that will be affected. Affected containment units will receive a meltdown alarm, and will have an alert around them. When a cliff-off meltdown occurs, the containment unit will have a display. Fuck.
You got this.
The containment unit will have a. Fuck.
Damn, okay.
Well, it's gone.
The meltdown can be resolved by performing works with the abnormalities whose containment units are affected. If the meltdown is not dismissed within the time limit, a portion of energy that we have collected will be lost, and the cliff-off counter of the containment unit will immediately drop to 0. Please try to prevent this from happening. You can find more detailed information about this in the Work Count Penalties section of the Manager's Manual. Each time a cliff-off meltdown occurs at the facility, the meltdown level increases. The higher the meltdown level, the more containment units that will undergo the cliff-off meltdown. There is also... Well, okay.
Okay, damn.
I believe we have covered almost everything you need to know about... managing abnormalities. If you have any desire to read more about it, I would highly recommend... Wait, If you have any desire to read more about it, which I would highly recommend, please look up in the manual. The manual can be consulted at any time during management by pressing the F1 key. Now then, shall we finish the workday? All you need to do is press the button at the top. After completing the workday, any agent who has performed work will have their stat values increased, according to the work types they perform. After these values pass a certain point, their corresponding virtue level will increase. The agent's level can also increase if their virtues are high enough. Those who achieve this will be promoted, and shown in the list below. You will also receive LOB, Lob Points, as a reward for your hard work in accordance with your management ranking. You can assure a high rank by keeping more of your agents alive at the end of the day. The higher your ranking, the more Lob you will receive. However, if there is any abnormality loose when you choose to complete the workday, you will lose some of the Lob you would have otherwise earned. You can view which missions you can manage to successfully complete throughout the day here. Anytime you clear a mission, you will be able to conduct research in the department it came from at the start of the next day. I forget how much reading.
It's okay.
It doesn't help that the text size is pretty small.
Yeah, I know.
Once management has been finished, you can elect to advance to the next day, or retry the current day. Dead agents and lost EGO equipment will be recovered if you decide to retry. However, you will also lose any abnormality observations, PE boxes, extracted EGO equipment, and promotions you earned if you begin the day anew. Basically, it's a get out of jail free card if too many employees die.
Yeah.
Finally, please click on the button to skip to the next day. From there, I will instruct you on deployment.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say no because I think the game audio is still being a smidge loud and I want to turn it down. Yeah, okay, that should be better, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Okay. To the next tutorial.
Yippee! When a mission is successfully completed, you will be able to conduct a research project. The proposals for a department's various research projects are displayed at the start of each day during deployment. To select a research project, click and drag it to this open slot at the lower right, and then click Proceed to confirm your choice. Please try to do so with this example proposal.
Okay, click and drag, okay. I don't know why I struggled to understand what was being said.
Do you recall how you were awarded Lob for your skill during management? You can see the total amount of Lob you've garnered here. For this part of my instruction, I'll show you how to spend some of your Lob to hire new agents, and how to deploy them. Let's begin by hiring some new agents. Try pressing the Hire button.
The game is being weird. It won't let me move my cursor up. Like it won't let me move it up enough. Hello.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
Maybe try tabbing in and tabbing out?
I did, but I will do it again. Okay. It is moving freely outside of the game. Okay, we're good. Oof.
Here you can review the information and appearance of your soon-to-be new hire. You can adjust their virtues by clicking on the arrows next to each one. If, for example, you desired to hire an agent with more HP, you could increase their fortitude. Let's try that now. The little arrow.
Oh. Okay.
As you increase the virtue levels of an agent before hiring them, the amount of lob required will increase as well. The higher the values, the more lob they will cost. You may need to consider thoroughly how much lob you are willing to spend on just one agent, as well as how much you will have afterwards before finalizing your decision. Once you've finished adjusting your new agent to how you want them to be, you can now press the Hire button again to finalize the procedure. Please do so now. The agent you were customizing has just been hired. How about we take a look at their information again? Please click on the agent. Just like we've viewed their information during management, the information about your agents will be displayed here just the same. If you think your agent could utilize some strengthening in one of their virtues, you can do so by fortifying them. Please click on the Strengthen Employee button. Exactly as we adjusted the virtues during hiring, you can adjust them here by pressing the arrows next to each one. Please remember that, as stated prior, it will cost additional lob to do so. Try augmenting Prudence by 1 level. Now to finish the fortification, please press Confirm. It seems your new employee is ready to be deployed. Let's do so by clicking and dragging the agent with the primary mouse button over to the control team. Well done. Now to give them some equipment. If you recall, we extracted some EGO equipment from the abnormality yesterday, and we can give that to our employees. To view it, please press the EGO list button. Currently displayed is the list of available EGO weapons and their information. Now, click on one of the agents on the list to the right to select them. Now, assign an EGO weapon to your selected agent by clicking one of the empty slots. Continuing on, let us take a look at the list of available EGO suits. Please click on the EGO suit tab. Just as before, you can assign an EGO suit to one of your agents by clicking on the empty slot. Please take a moment to test equipping other employees with both EGO weapons and EGO suits. Excellent work. We should head back to the deployment screen. Please exit the list. It appears here is a It appears there is a mission waiting for you today. It is not necessary to clear every mission you have immediately, but it is recommended to handle them soon so that you will be able to conduct research on the following day. One last thing. If you have any further questions involving the management process or deployment, you can always review the manual by clicking this button on top. The manual can also be opened at any time by pressing the F1 key. Next, I will briefly explain to you how to deal with emergency situations that may arise while you are managing the abnormalities. When you are ready, please begin the next day of management.
We. I already can feel I'm going to be not good at this.
It's okay, I'm here.
Yeah.
Allow me to explain how a manager should deal with emergency situations. The number displayed here is the cliff-off counter. It will decrease if you happen to violate the managerial guidelines shown in the Abnormalities Encyclopedia or fail to avert a cliff-off meltdown in time. So now you must be wondering what happens when the cliff-off counter drops to 0, no? Shall we find out? Please select the containment unit and order an agent to perform repression work. When an abnormality's cliff-off counter reaches 0, they will either escape or use a special ability. Such things can lead to rather inconvenient situations. This particular abnormality happens to escape. Our agents cannot work with it while it is escaping, so we need to suppress it. Please click on the escaped abnormality. Abnormalities can inflict 4 different types of damage. Red, which decreases health, white, which decreases sanity, black, which decreases both HP and SP, and pale, which decreases health by a percentage based on the target's maximum HP. Agents equipped with an EGO can utilize one of these 4 damage types. Furthermore, abnormalities have a set of defenses for these damage types. Some forms of attack may be weak, while others could be fatal. You can suppress an abnormality more effectively when your agents attack using the damage types an abnormality is weak against. This abnormality deals red damage and is weak to white damage. How convenient that our agents are all equipped with EGO suits which resist red and EGO weapons that deal white damage. One other thing. If an agent is using an EGO weapon whose grade is higher than the abnormality's risk level, Teth greater than Zayan, they will deal more damage to the abnormality and take less damage as well. In our current situation, the EGO's grade and the abnormality's risk level are the same, Teth equals Teth, so this does not apply. When the suppression UI is on display, you can take note of what EGO each agent has been equipped with before sending them into combat. Hovering your mouse over an agent will also allow you to check up on their defenses. Now, please click on an agent to begin suppressing our escaped abnormality. Coming face to face with an abnormality, especially so when it is on the loose, can be quite shocking and frightening for your employees. Just like when an agent enters a containment unit, they may receive fear damage. If the risk level of the abnormality is high while the agent's level is low, it will cause a heavier strain on their mind and lower a larger portion of their SP. It appears that this abnormality is a bit too strong for just one agent to suppress. This is a good time to remind you that if an agent dies, the EGO they were assigned will be lost as well. Now let's order the rest of the employees to help suppress the abnormality. Please select the 2 other agents by clicking and dragging on them with the primary mouse button. You can just click and drag over both of them like you would with yeah, there you go.
A little selection box. Oh.
Next, click on the abnormality with the secondary mouse button, right mouse button, to immediately order them to suppress it. Please be aware that you can accidentally deselect the agent during this process. It is much safer, easier as well, to give your orders when you pause. You can pause the flow of time by pressing the icon in the lower left, or by pressing down on the spacebar of your keyboard.
Okay.
So you can just hover over the hallway with it and then right click. And then unpause.
Okay.
You've done well handling this situation. Let's move our employees back to the main room of their department. Please select them all by clicking and dragging with the primary mouse button. With them selected, use the secondary mouse button, right mouse button, to click on the main room. It's important to note that you can also use what you've learned here to have them wait on standby in other locations, such as hallways and other departments. I don't know why they're panicking. I think this is just part of the tutorial.
Probably.
When an employee's sanity falls to 0, they will panic. A panicked employee will show different behaviors depending on their highest virtue. If you wish to learn more about this, please refer to the section Employee Panic in the Manager's Manual. Now please click on the currently panicking employee with the primary mouse button, left mouse button. Agents can be recovered from their panic when their SP is restored complete to 100. SP can be restored with white or black EGO weapons. Conveniently, all our current agents are equipped with EGO that deal white damage. Please select all available agents and order them to suppress the panic employee.
Well, they're just bonking the other employee.
Yeah.
I guess that's how I
How
get
it
my
fucking
sanity.
is.
That was excellent. Truly well done. If you ever happen to fall into a situation you would wish to redo, such as turning back time to avoid the death of an agent, you can do so by pressing escape and clicking the Rewind to Memory Repository button, or by clicking Retry. When you choose Memory Repository, you will go back to the most recent imprinted day. Retry, on the other hand, will restart back to the current day's deployment. Lastly, let's call all our agents back to the main room of their department. You can of course do this by selecting them all and manually moving them with the secondary mouse button. However, there's an even easier manner. Next to the regenerator gauge of each department is a recall button. You can use this button to summon all your agents back to their respective home department's main room. Please try doing so.
Convenient.
Yep.
This concludes our basic manager training and education. If any questions or concerns happen to cross your mind while you're on the job, you can always refer to the manual by pressing F1 or by opening it from the escape menu. Lastly, there will be tooltips that appear if you mouse over the various interfaces and wait a moment. I wish you good luck and lasting health at Lobotomy Corporation Manager.
Wait, I forgot I need to click on it. But
Alright, now we can start from the first day.
yeah, let me just have YouTube chat Google again. Hello, YouTube chat. Sorry for ignoring you. Anyways.
Hello, YouTube chat.
We didn't miss anything.
Oh boy,
but...
fresh save. I haven't been here in a long time.
I mean, yeah.
Just the one guy. Click on him.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, I have to tab
Not
in and out
again.
of the game. Yep. I guess it just doesn't like YouTube being viewable. I don't know. Yeah, okay, it might have something against YouTube in particular.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. Yeah, no. What the heck?
Huh.
Well, I guess, sorry YouTube, I can't look at you while playing this game. Not that it's particularly active chat. Damn. No, it's just not cooperating even with the other thing there instead of YouTube.
See, this has never been an issue for me, but maybe it's just because I don't play on full screen.
Maybe. Can't use the arrow keys to get to options either, damn it.
Damn.
Cruel, okay. Oh well, it's fine to quit and then reopen at this point.
Yeah, like we literally have not gotten through anything of significance, so like this is fine.
We got the first thing that we were supposed to click and we couldn't click it, so I do fortunately already have like a little window capture on OBS for 720p for Windows, so we'll just set it up for that.
Mm-hmm.
I really hate Discord's new way of sharing screens. It's so stupid.
Mm-hmm.
It is the bane of my existence since they added it. Like, not to be dramatic, but
No, I get it. I get it.
It's something so simple and they managed to fuck it up somehow. It's honestly a little impressive.
Yeah. You could say that about Discord as a whole, though. Ayo.
You're right, you're right. And feeds on the evil that seeps out during conversations between people. That's nice.
He's chill, I promise.
Uh-huh.
He's literally a get out of jail free card.
Fair enough.
Like, they make you take him on all playthroughs just in case, and I'm thankful for that, because there's an abnormality which, like, you can completely negate with it, and I'm really thankful.
Fair enough.
Hello, X. I give you a warm welcome to Lobotomy Corporation. I am Angela, your advisor and secretary. My role as an AI is to assist you in adjusting to your new workplace, so please have no worry in speaking with me or asking any questions. It's quite rare for an AI to have a name. I was born from one of the wings of the world. It signifies that I am one of the best to exist in this age.
Uh-huh.
Ah, I know what you must be thinking. Your eyes show that you think I look too human to be an AI, am I wrong?
And the little thing at the end, like, it's giving brain, but it's also giving croissant. So it's just a brain croissant to me.
It's meant to be a brain. It's like an ice pick going into a brain.
Yeah.
You know.
It does look like the logo too, so I'm not surprised, but croissant brain.
Croissant brain.
However, there is a great difference between us. I am bound here. I cannot go wherever I please like you do. I may be able to operate the systems of this corporation to open a door or prepare a cup of coffee for you, but I cannot take a step outside of this building to bask in the sunlight or feel the gentle breeze.
Damn.
Now, in regards to my appearance, as you can see, the color of my hair is that of the morning sky after a light shower. The tone and shape of my voice is taken from the wisest person in the world. Lastly, my face is picturesque of the person who had the most beautiful smile. Haha, don't worry, that was a joke. There can be no such person on this earth.
Uh-huh.
My appearance was designed with attractiveness to the largest number of people possible in mind.
Fair enough.
If the way I look is pleasing to your eye, then I am working as intended.
Also fair enough, can't refute that.
Moving on, artificial intelligence is much more efficient in comparison to humans in terms of multitasking. I am the best in a majority of work fields. I am able to handle the work of several dozen people at once. I'm certain that many people have lost their jobs because of me. It's such a shame.
Okay.
Well, enough with introductions. Is there anything you would like to know?
Could you inform me about the company or tell me more about yourself? I want to know more about her, so...
How should I describe this in layman's terms? I heard that it took an enormous amount of time and effort to create me. All kinds of new algorithms and features were developed inscribing a new chapter in the history of artificial intelligence.
Nice.
and I serve the company. In search of a solution, we happened to stumble upon mysterious beings whom we dubbed abnormalities. Then we figured out that the energy could be harvested from these abnormalities via a special method. While AIs as a concept have become so commonplace that they are seen and used everywhere in this day and age, I am quite different in comparison to the rest of the pack. That is, I can closely imitate human emotions. This is not a simple task, as emotion is a highly sophisticated originally biological system that is substantially more unpredictable and complex than any other. Along with other functions at my disposal, I will be your perfect partner. You have joined the company at an opportune moment, by the way. Lobotomy Corporation is always looking for ways to improve its harvesting processes. Our systems are continually updated to support this. Speaking of which, there was a new update to the system right before you arrived. That means the working conditions have been improved upon compared to those of your predecessors. Think of it as a small welcoming gift. Best of luck for us. I was just about to mention you. You don't understand the concept of patience, do you?
Maybe.
Oh, pardon my manners, manager. I was talking to one of the other AIs that work here. I should introduce her to you. Our facility is a huge one, and even I would have trouble managing on my own, so someone determined that there should be an AI to assume head control of each department. If I were to be considered the cerebrum, they would be the cerebellum. Naturally, of course, I should be your most trustworthy and capable companion among all the AIs. Well then, shall we greet her now?
You can hear rushed footsteps from behind. Oh boy.
Manager! I arrived just on time, right? The time is only about 1 minute late. Well, I guess that still counts as on time.
Close enough, I guess.
Congratulations on joining Lobotomy Corporation, Manager.
I do not want to disturb this touching moment, Malkud, but every second counts in Lobotomy Corp. Please make your introduction as brief as possible and go prepare for the meeting.
Seems Miss Angela isn't in a good mood today. But hey, at least the other Sephiroth are looking forward to meeting you. Well, maybe not all of them. Where are my manners? My name is Malkud. I'm in charge of the control team. Since we're on the control team, we have a great deal of responsibility. I'll try my best to help you by improving the basic functions of this facility, Manager. I'm sure you're a bit nervous right now. It takes a bit of time to get used to things around here. I know from experience. But don't worry, I'll be sure to help you. I am, not exactly the best at everything. I used to be a problem Sapphira, you know. I would sew buttons onto a shirt in the wrong direction or add salt instead of sugar to food.
Uh-huh.
But still, you can do it, just like I managed to. I'm sure you will succeed, Manager. I'll give you an easy task since it's your first day here. I wish you the best of luck.
Alright. I can't take it anymore. Manager, you're in there, right? I have to get out of here, please. I know you're capable of it. You're the manager. You're not the same as the rest of us. You could do anything.
Why would you want to quit? Don't you like working here in the control team? Every day here's a delight for me.
It's so horrible. I can't take it anymore. I'll go insane. Nothing here is normal.
Do you really think you can't handle it?
Please, I don't want to be here. Let me out of here, please.
Manager, even though you're the head of this facility, that employee belongs to my department, so I believe I can take care of this. Let me handle this, please.
Yeah, you can have it.
Thanks for acknowledging my position! Please don't be alarmed. These kinds of things happen quite often. Oh right, it must be the first time you've seen something like this. Usually Miss Angela or I handle this kind of stuff. It's just a tiny hiccup. Nothing for you to worry about.
No, please, manager, please!
Manager, please make sure to remember that your primary goal is harvesting energy from the abnormalities. In order to harvest energy, you need to work on them. It's the most basic yet important task we have here at the corporation. Please don't let me down. I know you can do it.
Complete 3 work processes with the abnormalities. Yippee.
Yippee! Hello, Manager. Each day you will need to expand one department. Are you ready to open up the control department and begin managing abnormalities?
I guess so. Memory imprint. I do have 2 law points.
Which is enough to hire 2 more employees if you want. Or hiring 1, investing 1 point into Ruby, or just investing 2 points into Ruby. It really depends. There's no wrong answer.
Fair enough.
Ruby is very well balanced. She does have higher SP, but, you know, like, overall fairly well balanced. Good start.
I think I'll just fortify her. What would you recommend I increase?
You can't increase justice because you are 1 short.
Ah.
I always recommend raising temperance first because that increases your work speed and work success. And then if you want to like beef up their fortitude, you're more than free to do so. I would hire another employee.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking about that. Hey Peachy, welcome on in. Congrats on the 15th
Hi
stream
Peachy.
streak. Flying turtle. Okay.
You can also use lob points to customize your employees.
Interesting.
If you want to like, you know, be silly about it, but
maybe next time since only
early on, you can elect to ignore it.
Yeah.
Flying Turtle is an incredible name.
It is. I love it.
I think that's a backer name. See, we can begin management.
Oh, the buttons are right there. I'm so smart.
Alright, pause. Remember, you can just press spacebar.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So you can just send either of them. I will say this abnormality prefers insight or attachment. So it may behoove you to send in your newbie.
Okay.
Over Ruby.
Okay. I don't have a single brain cell. Oh, which ones did he say?
Insight or attachment.
Okay. Go for insight.
Although there's no wrong answer on this one. Like, it genuinely doesn't matter. Like, those are just the ones with the highest percentage. And this guy cannot breach. So you can just, like, chuck, like, your employees at him if you just want to, like, grind any stat you want. It'll be a very slow process because he's the lowest risk level of abnormality, but
Mhm.
you know.
Peachy just gifted you a sub, by the way.
Oh, thank you, Peachy. I appreciate it.
I guess that makes Peachy tied for second with Ball now, though.
Yippee!
Let's take a moment to update that in the subathon Discord, too.
Oh yeah, I should pop out Twitch chat.
That might be a good idea. Just in case. It's been fairly slow in chat, but you know, stuff and things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need to update the goal bar too. Because the time is automatic, but not that. That doesn't mean we are only $2 away from the next goal, though, so that's exciting.
Yippee!
And I think Peachy also gets the Discord role. Yeah, Peachy gets a Discord role too. There we go. This. Refresh that. There we go. Now you can see how close $2 is. Amazing. Okay, back to
Chatters,
this.
if you're feeling generous.
Yep,
It's only $2.
it is only $2. Okay, anyways, take flying turtle. I don't know. Okay, I was gonna be like, the game audio is gone, but no, it's back.
No, yeah, there's a large pause between the loop.
I thought it could have been just because I tapped out of the game, because that does happen for other games too.
Yeah,
so.
I believe that does happen for LobCorp too. I could be wrong. It's been a hot minute since I last touched it.
That's fair.
The early days start out fairly, boring and uneventful, but trust me, things are going to ramp up.
I don't doubt it. Honestly, that's what I'm concerned about.
Mm-hmm. But it's okay. You have me. I can direct you. I'm literally the Angela Kinney.
Wonderful. Definitely will need that here, because I have half a brain cell on a good day.
There is a stark difference between the container being half full and half empty.
Fuck.
Well,
Right, I forget those are slow.
you
Or,
did,
fast.
it's okay, you did your best. You read at least half of it.
Yeah.
Doesn't help that the text is tiny.
Mm-hmm. Before we, end the day, it would behoove you to, click on the nameplate of the containment unit, because I think we can,
Oh.
Yep. Don't forget.
Too late, already forgot. Once in hundreds of good deeds. Fascinating. Hello? Peachy. Well,
Congratulations to Melody.
yeah. Peachy. He dork. Here. Let me pause this so I can update the things. Okay, so now Peachy has stolen second from Bull instead of just being tied. Right, I need to tab out of the game if I want to do things out of the game. Otherwise, it holds my cursor hostage. No, I do the wrong thing now. Okay, well, I wanted to delete that too, but not what I was trying to do. There we go. And that means you hit the next goal, yippee! Edit that. Guess I'll bug the silly guy corner about figuring out a game to play and what works out best for everyone. But that's a later problem. And then we also gotta do some wheel spins, because that's how we do this. I don't know. I'm just yammering nonsense at this point. Let's do the model modification, because that's easiest. Spin. Okay, I will be jacketless. I see how it is. It's always weird not having the jacket on my model, because then it's arms, and it's just weird. And then we also get another spin on this wheel. Use dash. Okay. Probably do that at some point tomorrow. Because after this, I'll be going into robotics notes.
Mm-hmm.
There we go, and then I gotta update the little bar yet again. What is 98 plus 5? I think it's 103, right?
98 plus 5. Yeah, it's 103.
I can be good at math sometimes as a trait. I don't know. Anyways, next goal is 150, and that is... I don't even remember my own things. Bunias, an acrylic keychain. Wonderful. And you became a duck. Even better. Yeah, of course. What else would you do, right?
Yeah.
Yay. Okay. I don't think I need to do anything else. Pretty sure I don't. Okay. Back to this. Let's work again. I'll have Ruby do it, because why not?
Yeah.
Give her something to do. I forgot to make YouTube chat visible. That was what I was forgetting to do. At least that's an easy fix. There we go.
Mm-hmm. We have enough energy, so collection and abnormality.
Okay.
Damn.
Let's see if I can do more of this here. 11, so... mm. Yeah, okay.
So true, Relix.
Oh, hi Relix. One lobotomy, please. How was your stream, Relix? Good. EP, that's fair. The music is so chilled, yeah.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Proceed to the next day. Yippee.
Alright, now we get 3 choices.
People have been committing sins since long ago. Why do they commit sins knowing it's wrong? However, the curse continues eternally, never broken. This is a recording of the day we must never forget.
Ooh. Hold on. Let me... Because I will look these up and give you some insight on which might be... Like, which option might be good for you to take. Because sometimes when you don't know how to do things in LobCorp, it can really punish you.
Ah.
So... Sorry about the dogs.
It's okay.
Okay, so... 27, 44... Ooh. And 56... Oh. I mean, all of these aren't terrible options. Honestly, your best bet is the one in the middle.
Fair enough.
You just it's a little micromanagey, I will say.
I'll trust your expertise.
Face the fear, build the future. That is the motto of our founder, the one whom we refer to as A. Tell me, if you had to choose one, which part of the motto do you prefer?
Face the fear or build the future. What if I don't like either? I guess face the fear. There's hypothetically if you had to choose one, but I do have to choose one.
We are the first humans of this world to discover abnormalities. Of course, with the exclusion of myself, as I do not exactly belong to humanity. How should I put it? We are pioneering an entirely new world in a brand new field of study. The discoveries we have made thus far are merely the tip of the iceberg. Abnormalities have been among us since the beginning. However, we have only just found their essence, their strange nature. We confronted them for the first time. And we faced fear itself. They were fundamentally an incarnation of fear. There was a bit of a confusion last time, wasn't there? Usually I am in charge of the security of your office. However, it seems that I failed to pay close enough attention to the Sapphira meeting room. I heard that a control team employee has resigned from the corporation. Good job. You do know what it means to resign here in the company, don't you? I'll take that as a no.
I mean,
I do sometimes miscalculate what information I should deliver to you and what I shouldn't. Some aspects of our company that I considered natural and obvious may come as quite a Fuck this! Some aspects of our company that I considered natural and obvious may come as quite a shock to you. We have a variety of roles here. It's like a well-structured play. Every actor has a role and they must be faithful to their part without any error, synergizing with each other. Now imagine that one of the actors decides to leave the stage because they didn't like their role. The actor should have played their predetermined part at the predetermined timing before making their exit stage left. But to leave the stage without fulfilling their part means that the life of this role and its actor are finished. That is what we mean when we say someone resigns.
Great job, manager! You did exactly what I asked of you. I knew you could do it. You'll never guess how much I rooted for you back there. As for me, the day went alright. We covered a joint emergency protocol drill for my team. Not a single dropout or injury. Everyone did a good job. Not to say that it was perfect, though. By the way, manager, have you seen something creepier than the abnormalities? Those entities that wander the facility unable to be contained, and sometimes they manifest themselves in the corridors. The drills do no good when you encounter them, since we don't have enough data on them, so we always have to stay alert. No matter how meticulous our plan is, we can't control the unknown. Sometimes, when I encounter them, I get a strange feeling. It's not like fear or anything. Some other sensation. Strange, isn't it? I feel nauseous, like something within me is palpitating out of control, and it feels like I'm no longer myself. How could I describe it? Like something's wriggling inside of me. Little by little. Your job isn't just to keep the abnormalities in control. You need to make sure they're happy so they'll produce as many PE boxes as they can. Please work hard on this. Everyone else should be secondary to that objective.
complete 4 work processes with a good result. Okay. I guess I can only do the control team still, so...
Yep, until it's like fully kitted out.
Makes sense.
Good day, manager. Would you like to expand the control department?
Don't have a choice.
Okay, TTT protocol out of these, for sure.
Okay, I'm not gonna bother reading the others then.
I mean, you can take all of them, just like this first.
Fair enough. I honestly thought for a sec that their name was lesbian. Let's give you that. Higher. Loop.
Alright.
Oh boy.
Okay, so pause.
Yeah, the...
So, send one of your newbies to work on one sin. Send Ruby to work on the new one.
Okay.
It favors repression work. Okay, so
Yes.
I will say, before you send someone else to work on the new abnormality that you have,
Mm-hmm.
do insight this time instead.
Okay. Still Ruby?
I would send someone else, maybe Lisi Han,
Yeah, okay.
so that Ruby can just relax and gain a bit of SP back.
Yeah, I noticed how low it was after. I was like seeing that. It's like, oh, wait.
Also, you can speed up the time now, so
Yeah, so I can. Uh-oh.
okay, so once that employee is done with tending to that, send Ruby back in to do repression.
Okay. How do I do the repression thing? I don't remember the controls. No, wait. It's just this. I'm smart.
Yep.
Sometimes. There you go. Meantime, I could do this stuff. Beauty and the Beast. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Now you can end the day, or you can spend some time to like grind stats. That's what I like to do in the early days, is just like send the employees back and forth for a bit so that they can like bolster their stats a little bit. While we still can, and it's still like chill and we don't have to worry about anything, you know?
That's fair.
And Beauty and the Beast is a really lucky get, because this is basically a free method of gaining justice, which is the assigned work type of like repression. Like it's basically risk-free, you just gotta micromanage. So the cycle is repression, insight, and just, yeah.
Gotcha.
So right now, send someone to work on insight. This also lets you grind PE boxes
Yeah.
to get the EGO and stuff that you need. Not repression.
Okay. I couldn't remember where we were for the cycle.
Mm-hmm. it's really easy to tell where you are in the cycle because it's like animation will be different. So right now it's like kind of like wriggling in pain a little bit.
Meow. Hi, Relix. Congrats
Meow.
on the 3-stream streak.
Aw. I died.
Rip.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I mean.
So yeah, now its animation is back to normal.
Yeah, I see.
So that way you can tell.
Okay. Hi, Bear. Welcome in.
Hi, Bear. Oh, don't forget the work information for, like, unlocking it for Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, you can end the day whenever.
Yeah, I was gonna do it after this one. It's done. So close yet so far from enough for that. Oh well, it's fine.
Damn.
Good enough. Yippee. Till the next day.
Yippee! And now you can go ahead and have probably Flying Turtle work on Beauty and the Beast for repression work now.
Okay.
At least for now.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see who else is on the docket for today. Okay. 56 again. They really want to give us 56. 83 and 60. Take 83.
Okay. The center yet again. Everything will be peaceful while you are under the Fairy's care. Alright.
This one you also have to be a bit careful with, I will say.
Oh boy.
Greetings, manager. It marks 3 days now that you have worked here. The number 3 is a mysterious one.
Is it now?
In age-old fables, it is common for a mysterious entity to appear and tell the protagonist to utter 3 wishes. Sadly, I am not a mage or a billionaire that can grant your wishes.
I love the mention of billionaires, like, yeah, they have the money.
Yeah, this is that kind of world.
Fair.
However, I do happen to know what your predecessors wished for. There were many aspirations. Common among them was the seeking of some kind of growth. To lead the company to prosperity, to achieve spiritual maturity, you name it. Each wanted to flower in a different way. Which of those 2 would you want?
I mean, fuck the company. I wish to mature my spirit, I guess. Oh, she didn't like that, did she?
Come to think of it, there was another manager who gave me such an answer.
Uh-huh.
As you know, spiritual is a rather obsolete term in today's world. So I asked them for the definition of spirit. Then that manager told me. Well, I unfortunately do not recall the details of that conversation.
Uh-huh.
Even an AI cannot store every bit of data. Unnecessary information should be deleted for smooth operation. So you may be asking yourself if your predecessors managed to fulfill their wish. I suppose what happened to the others is not important after all.
That was the point of this conversation.
I do promise to cheer you on for your journey to your final goal, though.
Fair enough.
You did it! Wait, fuck. You did it again! And you did it flawlessly, too! I myself have a lot of work to do. If you look at my notebook, my to-do list is always so full. But I know I can get through it. I should do my best, like I always have. I know I'm slower than the others. I always have to check my list or I'll miss something important. That's why I have this notebook with me at all times. Can't leave any mistakes, you know? I've been carrying it for so long that it's almost worn out. It's been with me ever since I began working here as the Sapphira of the control team. I know Lady Angela worries about me from time to time. But I've got everything under control. I feel like this is the kind of life I've been yearning for ever since a long time ago. Maybe before I was even capable of thinking. It feels as if I've wished for the same thing before, in some other place that wasn't the control team.
Malkut, please finish the report I requested by the end of the day.
Sure thing, boss! I've got it right here on my list. I'll have it turned in by the end of the day. Well, I should get going now. It's a pleasure talking to you, manager.
The AI's here. They're all unstable, with the exception of me. It's especially bad for Malkut. You've noticed, haven't you? I can't complain, though. It only makes it easier for me to control her.
As you may know, our facility isn't really the most stable thing. We're only able to keep the abnormalities contained thanks to the cliff-off deterrents, which we briefly adjust down before the workday begins. But this deterrence becomes unstable as the time goes on, and unfortunately some abnormalities may undergo a meltdown.
Complete 8 work processes and containment units under Quithoff. Okay.
Good day, manager. Would you like to expand the control department? Just whichever one you prefer.
I don't think it really makes a difference at this point, so...
Alright. Don't forget you can equip your employees with EGO.
Yeah, I just don't remember how to do that.
EGO list.
Right, okay, that makes sense.
There's no restrictions on these ones, so you can just, like, chuck your employees wherever.
Okay. Let's hire someone, sure. Susan. Nice one. Okay. Off we go.
Pause. So the new one that you got, the silly,
Mm-hmm.
it prefers instinct work.
Okay.
So if you want someone to like grind up their instinct, send them over there.
Okay.
So I would maybe consider sending in Lee Si-han.
Alright. Not enough for basic info yet. Okay.
Just instinct. Like you don't need to worry
Yeah.
about like it swapping.
My brain was just stuck on buffer.
Mhm.
You cannot settle for merely half of the energy.
Thanks, Angela, for letting me read one sentence.
Better than no sentence, I guess, but
True. I wish those like disappeared slower.
yeah. insight for Beauty and the Beast now, right?
Yep,
Okay.
and that
'Cause-
works out.
Yep, it's getting a little unsure.
Sorry about my dogs.
It's okay. I guess now it's my dog's turn. I'm done with workday 3.
Mhm.
To the next day.
All right. So the last abnormality you get in any facility tends to be what is known as a tool abnormality, which means they affect your employee in a certain way. They can be taken out of containment safely. They don't breach. They're not sentient. They're tools.
Okay.
So let's see which ones you got. 9 is iffy.
Hmm.
97 iffy. And 96 also iffy.
Awesome.
So between these 3, old 97 is the funniest. So take that one.
Okay. I had a feeling it was going to be sent to her again somehow. Those betrayed hearts sink into the depths, slowly forgotten in the ever-lengthening corridors of time. Oh boy.
Do you take pride in what you do here?
Not yet.
If not, this recent news will likely change your mind.
Oh boy.
After your arrival, the rate of energy output has increased by 13%. If you still don't feel the significance of this figure, then let me add it that it's a record-breaking percentage. How do you feel?
I'm not sure.
Why do you say that? Is it not normal to be happy in a situation like this?
Probably, but I'm not normal, Angela.
For your information, I had practically run here,
Damn.
all just to deliver this great news to you. That's a figure of speech, of course, but I did not expect you to react like this.
You're welcome.
It would be nice if you were a bit happier.
Same, bestie.
Today's a rather special day. Do you see that bottle of champagne on the table? Allow me to pour you a glass. Shall we toast? Today's occasion is not something as monumental as someone's birthday or the company's day of founding. You lost an employee for the first time yesterday.
But
In fact, many more shall follow. I'm telling you this just in case you were unexpectedly shocked by the news.
You didn't actually lose an employee.
Yeah.
This is just like flavor text.
I had a feeling it's like, I feel like I would have noticed.
They had known the risk from the beginning. The company grows, fertilized by their sacrifices. It's as simple as that. I'm sure they would have felt proud of themselves if they took their final breath. Accepting their deaths with equanimity would be the greatest respect you can pay to them. That is why I popped this bottle of champagne I've kept for so long. 3 cheers for the deceased, in memoriam of their noble sacrifices.
I'll drink the champagne, fuck it.
Allow me to give you a small bit of advice.
Is it to not drink the champagne?
To properly drink a glass of champagne, one should gently hold the lower stem of the glass, and then take it in lightly, savoring the bubbles. Perfect, just like that.
Wee.
I'm not saying the line again.
Yeah, of course not.
Malkuth's voice hurts my throat a little bit.
That's fair. It is a good voice for her, though.
Yeah.
Wee, a full team.
Don't forget to equip Hunter with EGO.
Yeah. Good catch.
Alright, pause. Now, we don't have to tend to our new abnormality immediately, although it would behoove you to send in someone wearing one sin's EGO, because you can easily just get it back in case you lose it.
Gotcha.
You also just need to work on it just to get the information about it. It works a little, like, unlocking information about a tool abnormality works a little different compared to normal abnormalities. So with each time you work on it, you gain, like, more information on it, pretty much.
Gotcha.
So click on its nameplate. So basically, it depends on what kind of tool abnormality it is, but this is just uses. So let's send in, I don't know, Lee Si-han probably.
Alrighty. Stuff is certainly happening there.
Yep. That is what we call in the business a good result,
Uh-huh.
but you can get a funny result instead.
I see.
Oh dang, 2 good results in a row with the tool abnormality. Three good results. God damn. That one loves you.
I guess so.
Did you send Ruby in to do... Okay, good.
Yeah.
You got the funny result.
Amazing.
So, they lost their weapon.
Mm.
But you can get a new one. It's as easy as that.
Yeah. Okay, calm down. Sheesh.
Also, don't forget to buy a new instance of One Sin's weapon. There we go. You got the funny result again.
Yep.
Alright, now you don't need to work on Old Faith and Promise anymore. You can just leave it until, like, a clip-off meltdown happens, and even then you don't have to necessarily work on it, because it doesn't escape.
Yeah.
You just lose, like, a little bit of energy, and that's it.
Mm.
Also, don't forget to some... Yeah, there we go.
It didn't let me click on it sooner. Oh boy, Doc P.
Oh boy, Doc P. Oh wait, never mind. We do need to work on it one last time.
Almost there.
Spooky, it loves to give you Doc P.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's kind of funny.
Very funny. Okay, you need to send someone with an actual weapon to work on Old Faith and Promise, because the way it is now, like, they just have the batons,
Gotcha.
so they have no weapon to upgrade.
Gotcha. Okay. You go, I guess.
Also, I would send Ruby to work Insight on Beauty and the Beast one more time. Or, not Insight, Repression.
Yeah.
Yep. Because I have an inkling that Ruby's stat is going to upgrade to 3, and then you can retire Ruby from working on Beauty and the Beast for the foreseeable future.
We.
Send Susan in,
Oh.
honestly. You can cancel by clicking the Agent Honor
yeah.
banner.
There we go. Cool.
Alright, and once you're done with Fairy Festival, we can probably mark this workday as complete.
Yeah. Yippee.
Alright, Ruby's Justice is level 3, yay! Our founder, A, has said this to me many a time. Each successful experiment makes you a better person. The greatness of this company was founded on multitudes of trials and hardships. So you too shall become great. Each day in the company is another small experiment towards shaping your life for the better. How has your day been today? Well, of course it was fine. Let's spare the pleasantries, no? Manager, how has your life been?
It could be better, sure.
I cannot see the color of your life as you do.
I mean,
While I am unable to console you with empty words such as, "That's not true,"
Many things will change while you are here. That much is clear. This is a simple metaphor, but the seed of a tree will not grow just anywhere. It requires fertile soil, the right temperature, and fresh water. However, most seeds fall on barren soil. For those misfallen seeds, stretching out their roots and sprouting even small leaves are challenges full of pain. I cannot provide you with water or sunlight. However, I will do my best to tend to the soil.
Cute.
Alright, last time we expand control team and then we unlock a new one.
This will be the
Actually, it'll just be information team.
last. Okay. I think this will be the last day before I have to head on to robotics notes, though.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, I would save your lob points for now.
Okay.
Alright. Now you can just focus on the actual Abnos and not Old Faith and Promise. So, let's pause, evaluate the situation. Let's address Beauty and the Beast first because it is the TEF abnormality and does require a little more finagling.
Mm-hmm. So many key boxes.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Let's pick a new employee to do repression work on it.
okay.
Based on the stats, I would probably go Flying Turtle.
Okay.
And then you can send whoever you need on Fairy Festival and Wonson. I would probably send Lee Si-han because Lee Si-han currently has the least amount of HP. And then just whoever.
Alrighty.
Wait, can you just like click anywhere to get rid of Hunter's information for a sec? Works completed with containment units under flip-up meltdown. Huh?
I don't know.
Oh, you know what? Okay, I see now. I understand. So basically we gotta stop cliff-off meltdowns.
Gotcha.
Also, I would not send Ruby to do insight work on Beauty and the Beast because there's a higher chance of Ruby getting a bad work result now.
Gotcha. Okay. Is there any reason for me to not just end the workday now?
I mean, do you want to get the mission done?
Yes and no. Because there were only like 2, and I don't know how long it will take to get the remaining 6.
Mm-hmm. It shouldn't take too terribly long if you just, like, keep consistently sending everyone to work on the abnormalities. But if you're on a time crunch for robotics notes,
A little
then,
bit,
like, we
'cause
can end it.
it is the last
Yeah.
phase that we're going to be doing, and I don't know how long it's going to be, so...
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Then totally fine to just end the workday here.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, so let's see. Okay, 92? Definitely not 92.
Okay.
52 and 54. You could go either 52 or 54. Really depends on, like, which number you like better, or, like, which description you like better.
So far, 52 is in the lead because mention of seagulls. Somewhere in the distance, you can hear seagulls. That's tempting. What's really pitiful is people like you dying to the likes of me. Seagulls win.
As you are aware, there are numerous employees working for our company. A majority of them would like to know more about you as a person. Some will take the initiative and attempt to approach you first. It's rather funny knowing who you are will not do anything to improve their odds. There are no regulations to prevent them from coming all the way to your office to interact with you face to face, unfortunately. It seems that the one who set those rules in place did not consider situations like this. And I suppose this may be a good opportunity for you to show them that you are generous and caring enough to have chit-chats with your subordinates. Words tend to travel faster than you think. I will not stop you from meeting with someone if there are employees who wish to visit you. But please keep in mind that you do not have to do everything they ask of you. Simply thank them for their effort. Tell them you hope that they will keep up the good work. That will benefit both parties, don't you think? Are you still following me? What we need is a gesture of goodwill and nothing more. Do not go overboard in listening to whatever nonsense they have to say. Give them a vending machine and next they will come knocking, demanding a bar.
Very funny considering the abnormality we picked.
I expect you to make the right decision.
Oh boy, accessible. Ah, okay, I can go from here. Alrighty, to the main menu. Laboni, so true.
Lobotomy.
Well, thank you so much for joining me for this. I would be very lost and confused without your help.
Of course, of course. I hope that you're enjoying the game so far, or at least finding it not that much of a drag.
It's definitely not my cup of tea for the gameplay, but I am intrigued enough by the story to want to come back to it. Does that make sense?
No, yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
The story is like the main highlight of LobCorp. Thank you for having me, Smiles.
Of course.
This game gives me brainworms.
A lot of things give you brainworms, let's be real.
Yeah, true.
You have a brainworm collection over there.
Yeah, I really fucking do, actually.
It's okay, me too.
All right. I will be